Hello and welcome to episode 21 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14. So, in the last episode, the last thing we did was running over here and was just about to talk to Fankrid and see what he wanted. So, let's continue here. There you are, Jeffrey. So good of you to come. Uh, Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. Really? It would seem my suspicions about poor Rose were misplaced. So, yeah. So the reason why I talked like I did in the last episode was because I wanted you to actually consider that not everyone that seemed good is not good in this game. And also it could be the other way around, like some people that appears kind of evil can also be very good. You will have several examples of that in some future episodes. But false thought they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While it's following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalia caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to my request of you, dear Geoffrey. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? You know, sneaking around in an enemy camp is, usually rogues do that very well. And considering you have a very nice dagger there. You got sandals and some soft clothing, and doesn't sound like a freight train coming barreling down the tracks. I feel like you would be much more suited than me in actually doing this. So oh. There we go. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? These leaflet. See the wealth of Knoll to see the wealth of Knoll to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering thought as atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nold Fall seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at the Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Alright. Nah. Alright, so, let's head back and, what the hell is that? Lots of smoke coming out of that thing. Alright, let's see what's going on here. This way and... Ah, there you are. My savior comes again. To what do I owe this honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of our order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Geoffrey. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt there is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, I will for now tell Isambard what we have learned here. Alright. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Geoffrey. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurred to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Joffrey and me serve like let Joffrey and me serve like with like my by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. I will be it will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. The older tunics and slops should serve your needs, as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. This will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Joffrey. So, as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isenberg has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Alright. So let's equip this. There we go. In the middle of the street so everyone can actually see that there we go, and let's unequip the gloves, and yeah, I can keep the boots on. There we go. I preached the teachings of Oseima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Oseima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay. I wonder if she will put food on my table too. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Maybe I should. And you are? Another refugee. By the looks of you, the immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Ow. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whosoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybow? That's the second person that mentions that muddy pond. You have quite a knack being a nuisance, Geoffrey. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And thought we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor. We were able to learn that the poor have a common by the pond north of Sandgate. To the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away helpless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. All right. All right. So I guess we are heading over there to that muddy pond that she described it. Not so sure it's that muddy right now, considering it is literally pouring down. Holy crap, I guess the monsoon has arrived. A fine morning for catching a false priest, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah. You look absolutely smashing, Geoffrey. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for a man to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Null Fall, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Null. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Yeah. Hmm. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On, a, on account of that atrocious performance, you would have made God's awful mummer or August. But what? How did you know? You bastard tricked me. Yeah, of course we did. You're an asshole. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some months ago, the Molja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenses couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached Amalia in hope of broking a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous demands. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanava, Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to Amalia. I, I don't, I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence, you could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The was good. What did you say? The corn was good. I said I could I could sell mole meat for scores of lifetimes and not see even the fraction of what the Molia paid me. You sacrificed the innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you wanted to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourself or the gods. Ah, not you again. Were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe all that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Geoffrey, be a good man and take word of these developments to Menphilia, would you? I shall price everything I can out of this filth. The abductions are still somewhere out there. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. All right. There we go. And if I remember correctly, yes, there they are. So these is Ephroid tickets that will take you to certain places. In this case, these will actually take you straight to Westbury Bay. Ugh. And it actually doesn't cost us anything. So if you have these, then use them. And since this one actually said Western Bay, it actually brings you right here instead of over here by the Ephorite. So you don't need to run all the way. All right. Welcome back, Geoffrey. I'm pleased that you and Frankel have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Frankfurt said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Moldia knows the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. But we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem. We must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared. I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots. Okay, interesting name. And he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorsia. Alright. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the greater benefit of all of the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Fanaland, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Alright. Alright, so let's return to Old Doll. And come on. What the fuck? There we go. Alright, so this guy will, well, certain equipment, I don't think I have, yes I do. So, as you can see on this chest piece, I have 2 green rings down there. And what you can do is, you can place materia in there. And depending on what type of material you put there, it actually boosts your equipment. There are different grades of material, so you got everything from level 1 up to level 10. And I'm running the wrong way. Now, obviously, materia is also level based. So, for this armor, which is level 15 right now, I can only use level 1, maybe level 2 material on it. What the fuck? Wow. I should not run and talk at the same time. I have a tendency to run the wrong way. Here we go, this is the right way. Yeah, so and yeah, obviously level 10 material is for high grade equipment. Who is Uplander? Come to 10th ring of Mutamix's bubbly pops. Fighter tool drinks in air itself. I have no idea what that means. When full of air itself, fighter tool changes to shiny name of material. Okay. If material join with other fighter tool, then Big Eyes fighter tool gains power of air itself. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is a friend of Nymphilia. Yes! Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Nymphilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighter tool to Mutamix, yes? Fighter tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teacher show of power of materia. They are not very good at speaking. The materia master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at fighter tool, yes? Materia join with fighter tool. Fighter tool gains power of materia. Fighter tool reborn. Here, Uplander take fighter tool to Nymphilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out etheric constituents from a piece of equipment, and they crystallize them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with the owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from somewhat as struggle to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joined to joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. Alright. So, I can't learn everything here because I don't have the prerequisite profession for it. So, but I can learn some of it. So, if we look here at classes, and I believe blacksmith, armor, goldsmith, leather, weaver. Yeah, I believe it's alchemist you need to learn. And when you reach a certain level of it, you can learn to craft these gems. But for now, I can learn material extraction, so I can extract materia from armor. I'm not going to read this. There we go. Alright. And yeah, so this one I can't learn this. This quest is not yet available, requires class, job, discipline of hand. Discipline of hand, level 19. And yeah, so, but let's see here. So, is it here? Where the hell is it? Is it here? Support of play. Key bindings, license. Is it under character? Oh, definitely not. Actually, it should be here. No. Crap! I completely forgot where it is. Support of playback. Action, character configuration. Character, currency, armor, chest, portrait, adventure play. Ah, here we go. Action and traits. That was what I was looking for. So, I believe it's under general. And oh, limit break. We need that one. Where are we? Ah, here it is. Material extraction. So, the reason why I wanna pull that thing out like that is because if I click on this, we can see here. So my current armor. Well, first of all, my armor here can't actually. You can't extract material from it. But not all of it at least. But here you can see the spirit bound level is currently at, on this one is at 85%. So when this reach 100, you can click on it and you get a random material depending on what you what your class is, I believe. I'm not sure how this actually works. And it will literally land in your inventory. Anyhow, let's go back to Minfilia. And yeah, so we will continue this in the next episode. I will quickly pick up this quest here. There we go. Actually, we don't need to go in here because I have some stuff to actually do between episodes here. So I'm going to stop right here. And but first of all, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then please hit the like button. It helps me a lot, and it also helps other people to find my content on YouTube. Also, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you like my content, hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. And yeah, so you don't miss out on any more of my episodes here. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.